Yeah. Oh, please like and subscribe. Yeah. That good. Yeah. Ha ha.
Good morning. We are in a dam site. Just unloaded sand here from Coos Bay. We're on one of the dams. This is an emergency exit only. I didn't know you could come to this side of the river. There's actually a bridge going over. Didn't know that. Blewett Road. Once we get out of here, we'll be on Blewett Road. It's up there on the other side. Don't think I need the lockers on the flat here. Yeah, so yesterday I stopped in Castlegar and had that tire replaced. There's a tire on the trailer that had a big hole in it, just a big gouge in it. So you can see the metal wiring underneath it. It's like, okay, that's got to get replaced. So had time yesterday evening. It's like, hey, let's stop, get it repaired yesterday instead of today morning. And I fueled up yesterday, so now it is 8:17. I just got to get to Klesnikov, load, and then go home. This load's going to Wenatchee, so Sunday evening I'll be driving down to Wenatchee. It's only, 3 or 4 hours from home, so I'll do that Sunday night. And then Monday morning we'll be leaving Wenatchee to somewhere. I was supposed to get my quad deck back, but the driver with the quad deck didn't make it back yet, so they gave me another Super B load. Oh wow, I'll take it. That's Blewett Road right there, the bridge. I am not going to stop here. Roll on nice and slow with everything locked. If I stop here, I'm going to be chaining up because it is icy. Excuse me. He's following me. He's going to lock up the gate. Speed limit's 80 on this road, but there's no way doing 80 with a Super Bee on this road. Give the jogger lots of room. Been in the US for so long, when I see 40, I'm thinking 40 miles. It's like, no, kilometers. Kootenai River. And once we get to the top of the hill, we're back on roads that we know really well. I should double check, where am I going? Which one of the two yards? Am I going to the Klesnikov Mass Timber Yard or going to the Klesnikov Lumber Yard? For some reason I'm thinking the lumber yard, but I should double check it. Just hit the parking brakes at the stop sign here and take a quick look. Trips. Klesnikov Lumber. World am I going to see if there's someone coming? Seatbelt off the seat. Get lumber yard. Hopefully it's on a lineup of 10 trucks. It's 8:25, so maybe the rush of trucks is over. Maybe, hopefully. Please? There's Klesikoff Mass Timber turnoff right there. They're located right up here along the side of the road. So, if there are no trucks waiting, I should get home around 2 o'clock. Every truck waiting there, probably have to add from half an hour to an hour. aggressive. Little aggressive. 1 kilometer over the speed limit. 2 kilometers over the speed limit. 1 kilometer over the speed limit. I'm basically on the speed limit. I'm not a speeder, I just drive the speed limit. Here's the Klesikoff lumber yard. This is the logging entrance, so all the log trucks enter over here. Start signaling early for that car that's on my bumper. Awesome! No truck. I'm the first truck. Woohoo! Oh, that makes me happy. Morning rush is done with. Logging truck has been weighed and is going to bring it to the other end. They store logs on both ends. Size and I guess type of wood. Looks like they're clearing out the big pile of snow here. Speed limit technically is 20 kilometers per hour, but I drive a lot slower than that. You never know when a forklift's going to pop out one of these alleyways. We're going to get slow enough that if a forklift pops out right at the last second, you can still stop. All these lumber drying racks. And the steam's coming out of the kilns, drying kilns. There's a whole bunch of them, including the one in front of us. Tight yard. Always have to make sure your trailer doesn't take out lumber. Give that loader room here first. Let's have a little more speed to go into that. Too bad they can't lock up the lockers on that thing. It's four-wheel drive, but I don't think it's got lockers.
You got the wrong trailers!
I know!
How's it going?
Always good.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Wenatchee.
Wenatchee, yeah.
He told me you were on site first thing this morning. I told him he was crazy. Where are you coming from?
Well, I just unloaded at the dam. Sand, like for sandblasting, so they must be doing work at the dam there on Blewett Road there.
Oh yeah.
So I drove to the other side, had to unload there.
Oh yeah.
First thing today morning, and then now I'm here. All right. Only took half an hour to load. I had to wait a little bit longer for her to clear the rest of that snow out. I mean, I didn't have to, but I wanted to. It's not hit the iceberg. Don't have to tarp it, so we can just head home. I guess still 2 o'clock. We'll get home by 2 o'clock. GPS says 1:30 right now, but we got quite a few mountains to go over. Paulson, E. Holt, and Anarchist. And yes, I've shot this next section of highway quite often, but I thought it was cool leaving the dam today morning like that. Down a new road. Blewett Road. Never knew that existed before. Chip truck coming in to pick up sawdust. Or hog. I'll be picking up hog too, which is all the bark and the garbage wood. The garbage wood all gets burnt at an incinerator and makes electricity. I always have gloves and masks and tubes and stuff laying on the dashboard. They're always the ones that I just used and they're drying out. Not a super heavy load actually. Could have put another bundle or 2 on. Probably another 2 bundles. But he just goes, that's the order. Nothing else going on. I'm like, sure, yep, okay. It's always my job to tell forklift drivers, at least I think it is as a driver, to say, hey, there's more room on there. Basically, your company is paying for a full truck. If your company's paying for a full truck, I should tell you that there's more room. I would like to deliver a full truck for you. Makes my company look better, which means more jobs for me. So they've officially decided not to go to hourly at Sutco. Instead, we're all going to get a hefty raise and restructure the way the rates go, because there's different rate for BC, different rate for Alberta, different rate for the prairies, different rate for Washington, Idaho, all these little variations in rates. It's like they're going to have one rate, period. When you're loaded, the first, I think 700 miles, 800 miles, it's not all solid yet. First 700 miles, no matter where you drive, the load, the first 700 miles is going to be a certain rate. 70 some cents a mile. And then after the 700 or 800 miles, you get a little bit of a lower rate, probably 60 some cents a mile. It means I would make more money that way. Because right now, if I get a run that goes to Saskatchewan, I get a low flat rate the whole way there. So in the mountains here, I'm not making much money at all. And on the prairies, I'm making decent money. This way, every run starts with a good rate. If you're loading in the prairies coming into the mountains, the first 700 miles will be a high rate, and then the rest will be the medium rate. Then of course there'll be an empty rate if you're running empty. So basically there'll be 3 rates from now on instead of all these different variations. And we'll get paid $90 to tarp. Not our tarps, company provided tarps. So $90 every single time I tarp. I've confirmed that. Then there'll be chain up, paid for chaining up. You get paid for crossing the border. I don't know what I told the boss. Once he has official numbers, I'll let everybody here on YouTube know, and I'll name the title maybe Sutco Pay Raise or Sutco Pay Rate, New Pay Rate, or something like that. It's going to be a rate that I don't think any other trucking company can touch. It's going to be one of the best rates in the area for flatbed running. So if you guys have been trucking and thinking of switching jobs, think of Sutco. Tell them I sent you. Might get a referral bonus. Sutco's got offices in Creston, or a yard, not really office, a yard in Creston, Salmo, Castlegar, West Kelowna, and Chilliwack. Might be more. We've got drivers that live all over near that route. Even we have drivers that live like Salmon Arm area, Vernon. Get home every weekend. Unless it's like a super long run like Texas. Well, you can't get home for every weekend then. But for the most part, those are cool icicles. Yeah, keep an eye on my channel. As soon as we have official rates, I'll let you guys know. And if you guys are interested, feel free to ask me any questions. I love working here. It fits my style. Yeah, I was talking to the fleet manager, and he just goes, we're trying to get a new rate to keep all the really good truckers at the company. Provide a good enough rate that there's no temptation to leave to a different company for a better rate. Me? Don't tell the boss this, but I don't care about money. Giving me a better rate will not make me stay at the company longer. It's double my pay, and that would not convince me to stay at the company. Literally, you could double my pay and it would not convince me to stay. I mean, it'd be a little incentive, but it wouldn't convince me to stay at any company. Me, I like to enjoy what I do, and I want days off. Give me my weekends off. Give me good 48 hours off every weekend. Most Sutco drivers only take 63 hours off. A couple of us take 48 hours off. If you take 48 hours off, you better be a hard worker during the week, but I like my home time. Also, I have never, ever had a day off request denied. Hey, I need such and such a day off for a dentist appointment. Done. Done every single time. Just approved. Same with vacations. If you put them in early, always approved. If you put them in last minute, not always approved, because if there's already 5 guys on vacation that same week, well, you can't let everybody go on vacation at the same time. I don't know. I love it. You never know where you'll be. Coos Bay this week. That was pretty awesome. Every now and then you get those really cool runs. Scale's closed, that saves me a solid 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how busy the scale is when it's open. Just have to take a little detour to get to the scale. And yes, legally, when you have passed the sign, scale open, you must go to the scale, no matter if it's a detour to get there or not. -2 Celsius. Hasn't snowed the last couple of days, so Bolton should be good. Excuse me. Although we won't climb the whole pulse on this video, we'll just start the climb here. Wide load. Got my radio on. Probably warning us. Driving out of the sun here anyway, I probably don't need the sun visor. The sun's starting to get higher and higher in the sky, so days are getting longer. 7 a.m. it's starting to get daylight, so getting more and more options to record video too, so that's good. In the winter it's hard to get videos in. Bison 18-wheeler versus me a 30-wheeler. A light 30-wheeler. It's a US load and not maxed out, so I'm a light 30-wheeler. Climbing a hill at 30 kilometers an hour instead of 20. Hurry it up, van. Hurry it up. They got it in. Now we're going to make some decent time with this load. Climbing at a good rate. Logging truck is parked there for the weekend. He's done. speed said. Something Castlegar around the corner on the right. Castlegar scale.
I'll tell you when turning left on the street.
-3. It'll get a little cooler as we climb. Some nice snow still sitting on some of these trees. The roads might be slippery near the top. Yeah, I know I've shown this climb like the third time now. I know. I'll try to get a different road in next week. Cough is not worse, it's just not getting better. I'd say my coughing situation's in pretty much the same place it was at the beginning of the week. think that car is going to make it here before the passing lane ends. Lots of more safe passing opportunities here right away, so try to run the white line wherever it's safe to pass. That way I can see around me the best possible. Run the white line, let them decide when it's safe to pass. Kind of hint to vehicles. So if it's safe to pass, I'm running on the white line. As soon as it's not safe, I run near the yellow line. A little subtle hint. There we go. Super B Sutco. Some kind of weird little load. Looked like that one was a little tricky to load secure that one. Figure out how to scrap a weird shaped load like that. Getting up to speed. Well, we're still 20 kilometers from speed limit, but we're getting there. Is that a Sutco as well? It was. I think. Didn't read the logo clear enough. Might not have been. Can't be 100%. Hey, the sun wants to peek through. I'm starting to see some shadows here. Maybe we'll have a blue weekend? Maybe? That'd be nice. slowed up again. Just a little bit, it gets steeper here. Now we got a lot of snow there in December, but it seems like getting a lot less of it now, so. I don't mind a nice break from snow. Here the actual tracks are dry, but the rest of the road's still snowy and wet. That power divider lock on. Just want to drive one wheel on the snow, let this car by. Yeah, roads are really good. I'm quite happy with this. So I see a bunch of you guys are joining Jess during the week, while she does her live streams on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday playing video games. Check out the other channel. We've separated our trucking channel with our video game channel. That's now two separate channels. So then on the weekend I live stream video games as well, usually Saturday and Sunday morning, give or take. Don't have any set schedule, but so Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning, usually at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And Jess usually streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at about 4:30, between 4 and 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So join her, join me. Ask us anything. Well, at least ask me anything. I can't speak for Jess. And she'll keep doing those live streams during the week until she's allowed to come with us again and on the road. And then, well, obviously, she can't live stream when she's with us. I think even then, every now and then she'll be live streaming. I think she usually came with 2 or 3 weeks on the road and then took a week off. And that week off, she might still do live streams when she does get to come with. It's been 2 years now that she's come with regularly. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Lots of comments down below. If you guys have any questions, you can ask away. I've had some of you guys go to my Facebook and say you don't know how to leave comments on YouTube. If you're watching on a smart TV, you won't be able to leave comments on YouTube. Go on your phone or your computer and make an account on YouTube, and then you can leave comments there. I read them all. And of course, a huge thank you to all the new subscribers. Well, all the existing subscribers. Thank you for staying a subscriber as well. And of course, the people that have hit that join button down below. It's pretty cool. Thank you. Really, really appreciate you guys. I am out of here. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom, 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 nom.
Thank you.